Hey guys, I'm here today at the best community outside of Tampa Bay that you do not know about, and I'm gonna blow the roof off and let the secret out. So guys, I'm here in Brooksville, Florida. I'm here at Southern Hills Plantation. It is a private peat dye golf course community with a world-class golf course and world-class resort-style facilities. Now, I will hold this up against anything in the Tampa Bay area, and I'm super excited to show you around today. We've got all level access. So, come on inside and let's start the tour. Now guys, the first thing that we want to talk about here is the fitness facility. Now this is absolutely gym level quality, and for a fitness fanatic like myself, you wouldn't even need to go anywhere else. So to have this right on your doorstep and avoid that excuse of having to drive to the gym is fantastic and an absolute benefit. But I'm gonna show you now one of my absolute favorite parts. This is something that's great for adults and great for kids alike, because when you talk about Florida living and staycationing, it doesn't get any better than this pool area outside. Let's go take a look. Guys, here we are inside the Tiki Bar, and this really reminds me of something that you would find at a resort over in Orlando, except here you don't have to deal with all of the stuff that Orlando brings with it and 1,000 screaming kids. And listen, I've got kids, I get it. But this is something we got introduced to, and the realtors came out and did a special preview of it before they opened. And it took what was already an excellent community. In fact, it's the only place that my wife said she would give up our house in downtown Brooksville for to come and move to, and just elevated it to a whole nother level. So in a winter time where it's a little bit chilly like today, come on in and get away from the cold, or in the summers where it's brutally humid, come in here and get away from the heat. It's a fantastic addition to the community, and really, like I said, elevates it to something that is comparable to something in Tampa or Orlando in tiny little Brooksville. And now upstairs inside this community center, they have a whole host of features as well. So I'm currently inside the aerobics room, or the house of mirrors as it seems like here, but they also have some additional features as well. How about its very own hair salon inside of the community as well? Not something you see every day, and again, just a testament to all of the resort style facilities that they have in here as well. They also have this multi-purpose room in here. They're just waiting for a class to start. They have spin classes, stuff like that as well. And then they have the additional room out the back here. Let me go and show you. This is where they play mahjong, they play cards, and they have a reading room. Again, lots and lots of facilities inside the community that makes it that luxurious resort style living. Again, unparalleled anywhere else in Hernando County, and a reason why so many people love Southern Hills. And then we're gonna go up to the Country Club Clubhouse in a minute, which has a whole host of banquet facilities and rooms up there. But if you want something where there's no food and beverage minimum, where you just wanna put on a meeting for a couple of hours, they have this Magnolia Room inside of here as well. They have the projector screen that can drop down. Again, just another option for people. Just another fantastic facility to add to the list. So guys, as you may be aware, the latest phenomenon in sport is pickleball right behind me, and Southern Hills had you covered there as well. They recently added 4 pickleball courts, in addition to the 4 hard true tennis courts that they have as well. And they also have a full-time on-site tennis pro, so a fantastic all-round sporting facility here. Now, I actually sold a house not long ago to a couple where she was an avid tennis player, and originally they were looking closer to Tampa because of the facilities they had down there. And it was actually the on-site tennis pro that sold them on Southern Hills. So just another in the long list of benefits of being in a community like this. But again, guys, where else would you rather be than this right now? So now moving on to the food and beverage and golf side of facilities, I'm here at the almost 18,000 square foot country club. Plenty of facilities inside as well. So they have the private dining room, the regular dining room. They have Pete's Grill and the bar area. They have the veranda with some of the best views in Hernando County that we're going to show you in just a second. They also have the lounge and the golf shop downstairs. Again, guys, you can hold this up to the quality of anything in the Tampa Bay area. I've been here several times for the food. It's always fantastic, never disappoints. So come on inside and let's check it out. Now guys, we're out here on the veranda, and this is one of the things I was most excited to show you about, because this is one of the most spectacular views in all of Brooksville, one of the most spectacular views in all of Hernando County. I've sat out here many an afternoon, many an evening with a glass of wine, just enjoying this view, and you don't get this sort of rolling topography in Florida very much, but we are on a Pete Dye golf course, and that's one of the things that he's renowned for. But just sit here, soak it all in. I can assure you the video does not do it justice. Okay guys, so we're inside Pete's Grill, inside the clubhouse and the bar area. This is where they're serving up breakfast and lunch, but again, don't think your typical burgers and hot dogs for a country club bar. Just looking at some of the menu here, they have dynamite shrimp, blackened salmon, they have the filet wedge salad, so really elevated offerings. And then on Monday nights, they have their themed dinner nights. Friday night is their dining nights. Again, I've eaten up here several times. The food has always been fantastic. We've had realtor events up here. We've had family events up here. So definitely be sure to check it out if you're going to be inside the community. I think you're going to love it in here. Okay, so I'm here with Jim. He's the general manager. Now, Jim, I've been lucky enough to play this course a few times, but for those folks who don't know about it, just give a brief introduction to it.
Yeah, it's a Pete Dye golf course, opened in 2006. Mr. Dye is a world-renowned golf course architect. He's designed some of the most famous golf courses in the world, from Teeth of the Dog in Dominican Republic to TPC Sawgrass up in Jacksonville. Right. Black Wolf Run in Wisconsin. Just unbelievable. We're very blessed to have Mr. Dye leave us a masterpiece behind. Yeah, and a masterpiece it truly is. You know, the rolling hills, which I mentioned earlier, you don't typically see that topography in Florida, right? But this course is tough. It's a tough golf course. As far as topography, we have over 250 feet of elevation. I mean, we're 26 miles from the coast, so I mean, unbelievable topography there. As far as golf course, when we opened in 2006, it was the hardest golf course by ranking in the state of Florida. Wow. Meaning it was a 77.2 ranking and a slope of 145 back in 2006 when we opened, so it was the most difficult golf course. Yeah, I know it's a golf enthusiast dream. I think you have the Valspar Q tournament here? Correct. Each year we host the Monday qualifier for Valspar, which is held down at Innisbrook. We have in the past hosted the Corn Ferry second stage of qualifying school. Some of the likes of the guys out on tour, Billy Horschel came through here second stage, got his card. Now he's won the FedEx Cup. Amazing. And I mean, just some of the stories. Scott Stallings, the list could go on and on. It was some of the tour guys that you see out there now came through here to get their start. I love that. And so we have the driving range, the putting green, but you also have a little short course here as well. Yes, sir. We have a 6-hole short course. Great for our juniors. Great for our guys that are just starting to play the game. Yeah. The big monster over there scares people. Yep. That one over there gets them introduced to it with the practice facility here. So we're very blessed what he left with. Yeah, and I've seen the juniors playing out there. Obviously, love getting kids into golf. I know your kids play, my kids play. Right. It's just a real great introduction all around. Yeah, this summer we had over 220 juniors that were in our junior program. Awesome. Well, do you mind if I take a swing? No, please. Okay, now we're here at the little shorter course that Jim was mentioning, where they have some of those kids' summer schools and stuff, but I can also exclusively reveal to you guys that behind me here is going to be the new phase 2 of Southern Hills proper. So many excited things going on as far as the development in the community. Now, while we're talking about the development, let's talk about some of the builders, because these are the most spectacular homes in Hernando County. All of the high-end builders are in here, and of course, because it's their top-end price point, the flagship models are just absolutely spectacular. In fact, you can go back and look at my previous videos for the Arthur Ruttenberg and the Perry Homes model tours, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So the average home price in here is going to be around about $700,000-800,000. Some of them are slightly less expensive, and some of them go up over $2 million. But the homes are amongst the most unique and spectacular in all of Hernando County, and again, all of the Tampa Bay area. So if you're looking for that elite level luxury home experience, this might be a really good place to start your search. Now, even the practice putting green is pristine, and the greens here are like glass. So if you're an experienced golfer, you're going to love these. If you're a novice, they might be a little bit challenging for you. But guys, if you're a golf enthusiast and you're looking to live in one of the premier golf communities,
I really don't suggest you look too much further than Southern Hills. It's really the complete package for anyone who has that resort lifestyle living requirement, golf course requirement, tennis pro requirement. If they want to live in a community with a great restaurant and bar, if they want a community where the homes are absolutely fantastic and the quality is just a different level than most of the other golf course communities around. So guys, be sure to check out Southern Hills. We're about 45 minutes north of Tampa. I think you guys are going to be surprised. I think you're going to love it. And I think I've just blown the best kept secret in all of Hernando County. Okay guys, so that's a wrap for Southern Hills Plantation, just north of Tampa, Florida in Brooksville. Again, if you have any questions about the community or any of the builders that are in here or the incentives that they're currently running, as well as any of the other information about the community, HOAs, CDD fees, be sure to reach out to us and we can give you all of the information that you need. Until next time, I'm Ross Hardy from the Hardy team. It's time to love where you live.